Hey, welcome to round 2. We're on the play this time. Let's see what we get. Interesting. We have only one land. The question here if we should ponder turn 1 or destiny elf turn 1. I don't think we have a fast kill here unless we top deck exactly the +4/+4. Then we can just snel Berserk. Or a land, and then we can ponder into that. It's definitely a keep. The question here is what we do. So we're definitely getting a tropical island. And yeah, I think it's worth running out of this elf here. Oh, this could be rough. If this is a smallpox, you're basically dead. Yeah. Liliana would also be terrible for us. A Trini Sphere is not much better. Alright, we need to draw like 2 lands in a row. That's one. But there's a good chance they just have a decent follow-up and are using this to protect a Liliana or something like that. I control no basic lands. Alright. I don't have white to remove the Trini Sphere, but at least we get to look for something. So this is 2 versions of white mana. And I think because I can prismatic ending plus Glisten Elf next turn, that's gonna be the way I'm gonna do this. Do it like this. I think this is better than against him than having a creature, since I really need a creature. I want white mana, but if I lose one of these two, still having a creature is probably better. Yeah, and Delve works through Trini Sphere, so there's a chance I can just kill them in 2 turns if they don't have anything good. Ooh, decisions now. I think I really need my Glisten Elf to work. So despite this being terribly slow, I'm very lucky to draw this many lands, by the way, since I only had 1 and couldn't cast my ponders. So. Okay, still, if they don't have anything good, which is unlikely since their deck's probably full of removal, this just kills them in 2 turns. It's a big if. Alright. More. Okay, the lands are doing work here. I really want to find the Inkbolt Nexus. Probably the best card I can find. Yeah, and then I'm probably shuffling the other two away, but let's see if they have a wasteland. Karn, alright. They can't play anything anymore, so I think they're dead. Definitely gonna fetch before I draw a card. Yeah, Spyglass would be good. I'll just do it now. Animate that one. Cast a Become Immense. For a bunch of mana. Berserk. We got there. All right. That was kind of lucky that they didn't have any of their Lilianas or stuff like that, but we got there. So I think Veil is pretty good. I think we need stuff like Force of Vigor and Prismatic Ending just to get through their chalices. I could see Endurance being good because we just want creatures' bodies to get through their stuff, but not great. So this is one of the matches where I think Pounding Class isn't excellent. Either is Berserk, I think, but now we want to kill them quick. So I'm taking that out. The question here is, what are we doing with all the counters and what we're doing with all the pump spells? Snakeskin Veil is a bit clunky here. But so is the removal, but they gotta have a bunch of sacrifice effects, I think. So I think because I expect them to have those sacrifice spells, I want to take those two out. And I might just take out a Ponder. The reasoning is that between Chalice and Trinity, there's just chances get turned off. Though I do only have 20 blue cards. So I might just, and I think Force of Will is very important. So what are the other options? I could take out Andy, but I think I want it against Lilians and stuff as well. I need to be quick enough. Yeah, I'm gonna take out one Ponder. Just do it like this. Right, Force of Vigor is pretty good. This hand could suffer against their lock pieces, but I don't think it's a mulligan. I mean, it's always risky against these kinds of explosive decks to not have forces, or days. But if they don't turn one disruption spell, at least I have to brainstorm to find something. And if they do, the Force of Vigor might be really good. So. Like if they go Chromox Chalice, it's just great for me, of course. Alright. Yeah, I'll just gem the Tropical then. And I think I'm gonna cast a Brainstorm here no matter what. there's just a good chance that even if they don't play it this turn, this is going to be taxed by something. And I already have bad cards put away. Yeah. So I could force a Viger this, but I don't think that's worth it. I think it's better to just try and get the Trinity Fair, even if we have to wait 2 turns. That would also mean that they wouldn't have wouldn't exile anything. So. Alright, they got rid of one of their curses. Alright, let's see if we have something to do with that. Since that's gonna be annoying, I think. Well, at least we have something to do, and that's to kill them. So I'm definitely gonna get rid of one of the lands, and it doesn't matter what else I put on top. I can't interact with the card here. I just have to hope that the kill plus Force of Viger is good enough. Though I don't have a kill and Force of Viger. Right? Oh, I do. I have the Elf for the Viger. So they get a liquid metal coating. One thing I could do is just blow this up now. So they have less mana next turn. They could be stuck on 1 black. But I don't think I can gamble on that. There's too many cards I can get with cards just like Walking Ballista or something that are just terrible for me. So I'm just gonna do it like this. That's very unlikely to work. But I do kill them through their liquid metal coating nonsense. Yeah, that's tough. Okay, now I do have to force them. I think. Yeah, because else I'm going to lose another land, because they can just do it in their upkeep. The question here is, what do I lose? I think I lose the Berserk. Okay, I'd love to just get my information first, but clearly not getting that. And this is basically trading for a Walking Ballista now, but I don't really have an option there. They could have boarded them all in and just didn't expect to have the Karn in play against the deck this fast. Though I guess they have a lot more, even more expensive cards in their deck. So. Colorless. So they're gonna play something that's 4 mana, probably, maybe 5. Usually when people tap it like this, it's because they're gonna do something. Okay, so I guess this is the Ballista then. Or worse. At least a Ballista, probably. Oh, they're picking up a land. So they do want a Ballista for 2, but they didn't have a land to do that. Alright. Plague Engineer. Alright, that's worse. Yeah, I took out my Paladin classes and don't have Source Plowshares. Yeah, I don't think I really have an answer to that now. Oh wait, that was a good opportunity to check my library. No, I can concede this one, I think. Oh no, I have the 2 expels. Yeah, I have something against it. No, it's not a lot. It's tough to have creature removal against them or Paladin classes, since neither are really good. But that means I'm very low on interaction for engineer, except for, of course, for forces. But no, I didn't have those. Technically, I have removal for both of those. Well, that's removal for one of them. To get trees fair. Yeah, that doesn't do much. So they're probably bored in their walking ballista then. Alright. So I need a prismatic ending and then try to kill them before they get something useful with the coroner. Alright. They decided to not put on the clock anymore. I'll play this out. I think if I do find the answer to this, I want to be able to cast a Blight Agent immediately and maybe make another land drop. It's not super important, but no, I think I could have kept it in hand for Brainstorm. That one I'm gonna keep in hand for Brainstorm. I wonder what. Yeah, they must have a lattice in their sideboard, so I need like a daze or something before they get to 6 mana. It's definitely gonna be a tight one. I guess they get the lattice now, even if they can't cast it yet. Maybe they can, but even if they can't, yeah. So they're kind of out of good cards, but I need something to stop that lattice, or I need them to not draw lands. Alright, so if I do draw, no, they're not dead since I can't cast both of these. A third Plague Engineer. Okay, so they probably just have to full place it in. That means I'm gonna be on the play, but I probably need both of my Paladin classes in anyway. And I don't have enough removal for these anymore before I die, so. Alright. Yeah, Paladin class I think is just the best answer I have here. I could also board in Swords of Plowshares, but those are just so narrow against them. I just probably need to rely on my counters for a large portion of this. Do I want to cut some of the pump spells? I usually do, but it doesn't seem great. So I would really just want to get them dead. Which could be a reason to just not have the Paladin classes still, despite seeing so many engineers, but I think that would be too greedy. I'm gonna get one more Ponder. And I guess one of the pump spells then. Like one Berserk. They haven't played any discard spells. And their 4 mana removal is too slow, and the other removal they have is split second. So I don't know. It's unlikely that it does nothing, but I haven't seen them play anything that feels somewhere does something again. So wow. No, that's better. So I have to get rid of a land for sure. They kept their 7, which means I might have to force will something. On the other hand, I think I can let Jets of the Void resolve with this. Okay, so that's one of their hardcore maulings. So the question here is, do I library or do I agent? I think I library. There's a chance that they just do something so nasty that I have to counter it. Right? So I have Invigorate Noble Hierarch next turn. It does put a lot of pressure on them. But that means I can't force a will anything, so I can't protect it. And I won't have the Noble Hierarch out to protect it from the Edict. So I think I'm going to do it like this and I hope to find a land. So if I don't have to force anything, I hope I at least find a land so I can put the Hierarch into play that can protect it from the Edict. Like blue card land would be just good enough to make this play here. So. And there are certainly better things to draw. But that's basically what I'm hoping for. Just to deploy these two while keeping force up. Oh, Tomb. Engineer. Yeah, I think I have to counter this. Hope they don't have a lot of them. So I kind of want to brainstorm. I kind of want it all, of course, but yeah. I think this is not a time to be scared. Force will with no blue card. So I'm gonna get rid of one with the next time for sure. And basically, if they don't have an important spell this turn, they're gonna die probably. And I don't have a blue card right now. But the question is, do I get rid of Force Will and shuffle? That means I can't attack, or do I just put these two on top? Run out the Noble Hierarch and the Inkmoth Nexus and go from there. So the Inkmoth Nexus threatens lethal, which I think is important enough. Yeah, it could be a bit greedy, but basically die to another Plague Engineer. A Jealous wouldn't really matter, but a Training Sphere would be terrible. Removal is annoying if I don't find anything on top. Though I do have the second Nexus there as well, so that's not the end of the world. Just have to hope that they're not doing anything insane and proactive this turn. Ooh. Alright. Put on top. I think I just have to go for it here. I'm insulated from the Edict, and I have a counter for all their spells they have. So despite not deploying the second Nexus here, I think this is just what I have to do. Is it just the, do you have it? Do it. Okay, so if they have 2 removal spells that are not the sacrifice things, I'm basically screwed. If I counter this, they don't have black mana. I think I counter this. Since I basically lose to 2 removal spells, and I think it's hard for them to have a removal spell without black mana. Oh, good. Good. That was a close one. Well, close one, I don't know. I had to get rid of this, and game 2 just felt miserable, so Sylvan Library did what it had to do this game. And I think they got really punished for these. Else they just have 2 black mana up without the Dark Ritual, and then it becomes a lot harder for me. So, catch you folks in the next round.